Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com. Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com. Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Electricity, that's what we've been about since 1936. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. But over the years, it's become more than that. It's about powering our neighbors' heating in the winter, keeping the lights on at the ball field, and keeping your phones charged to capture those special moments. We are proud to be part of your community. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
All right, hello and welcome to our Squirtle Game of the Week. We got a little mix-minus issue there. We get it correct pretty quickly, or it's going to be a long night. Mark Rogers, Adam Dieselhorst here. Minco and Crescent playing for the Class A3 District Championship tonight. Minco received the opening kickoff and has moved it to the 45-yard line. And a big gaping hole and nice run for the Bulldogs fullback, Jake Caruth. First down inside Crescent territory. We got a big crowd on hand tonight. Both sides are full. Caruth gets it again. He is blasted and he fumbles the football. It's loose. Minco is able to get on top of it. There was a big hit from the Tigers in the secondary. And Minco fortunate to get back on top of it. Ball popped out just before the first down marker, so it's 2nd down and 1 from the 31-yard line. Reed McMurtry, the senior, is the quarterback for the Bulldogs. Multiple formations on offense. Handoff goes to the first man through, Sebastian Valdez. Valdez is breaking tackles and inside the 25-yard line down to the 21.
Mute the computer speakers.
First and 10 to go from the 21. Very important week in high school football, week 9. As we mentioned, district championship is going to be decided in a lot of the districts tonight. We'll know what teams need to do for the playoffs next week. Valdez plunges into the middle and is still moving. Both of these teams undefeated here tonight. And a lot of tradition and proud history with both of these programs.
Got distracted by the barbecue.
We have been taken care of here tonight, that's for sure. Streeter's Grill brought us some great barbecue tonight and all kinds. It was great. A sampler of many different things. All of it was good.
The ribs were great.
Macaroni and cheese, brisket, turkey, you named it. It was all excellent. 2nd down and 3. McMurtry takes the snap, hands it off to the fullback again, and he's got running room down inside the 5. Still going, touchdown. Touchdown, Minco. Jay Caruth could not be stopped. He broke through the line of scrimmage and then back towards the center of the field where it was almost like the Eagles. Tush push. Had a whole caravan of people pushing him into the end zone. Minco's going to line up to go for 2. McMurtry rolls out, has options, throws to the back of the end zone, and it is intercepted, and the 2-point conversion try fails. So that'll make the score 6-0. Minco takes the opening drive and goes the length of the field to take the lead here early in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and come back with the kickoff and Crescent's first possession of the game.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Welcome back. Minco set to kick it back to the Crescent Tigers. We mentioned both these teams undefeated, 8-0 for Minco on the season. Crescent comes in with a record of 7-0. Tigers defeated Western Heights 47-14 last week. McMurtry is set to boot this one away.
What a great crowd tonight. Good crowd for the visitors, too, as well, across the way.
It's about an hour drive from Crescent to Minco, maybe a little less than that. And good corner kick is going to set Crescent up around the 26-yard line with their takeover first down at 10.
Well, I think if you're Minco, you couldn't have started the game any better offensively. Really executed on what they like to do. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of success Crescent has on their first drive.
Minco will host Cassidy next week, and this will conclude their district play for the season. For Crescent, get the big game against Cashion. Is that the War on 74?
That is the War on 74. That is one of many, one of 3, right? You've got the Covington War on 74 with Garber. You have Washington Doesn't Washington play Purcell in their version of it? Ooh, this is a big play.
Handoff and some speed being displayed and breaking into the open for the Crescent Tigers is C.J. Wilson. He's their leading rusher. And even knocks over a water jug on the sidelines. Gets it out to the 47-yard line. So a big run for first down. I think we're going to see a shootout tonight. Both these teams are really good on defense.
I know we talked about it even on our show about thinking that maybe it'd be a little lower scoring. But, man, the elite speed there from Wilson. Man, he got to the edge quick.
Minco is big up front. We'll be calling some of their defensive linemen's names tonight for sure. And there's the defensive front for the Bulldogs getting a victory. Holding the quarterback, Colby Watson, that's not Watson. That was Cade Varner, the quarterback, starting quarterback for Crescent, to little if any gain.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of success right there. If that's getting the edge, I think is where Crescent will have an advantage in this game.
Ashton Taylor, one of the top players up front. They're in the left defensive end, wearing number 3 for Minco. Varner drops back to pass. Pass is complete the 50-yard line for a gain of 4, but double coverage. Well defended. Ben Birchfield, one of the 2 players there for Minco to make the stop. Sebastian Valdez, the other. So they'll mark the ball on the 49 in Minco territory, where it'll be 3rd down and 6.
Got to be thinking probably 2-down territory here if you're Crescent.
Varner takes the handoff, drops straight back, under pressure.
Screen.
Has a man underneath on the screen, and blockers in front, and a good play from the Bulldogs, number 73, Eli Kirks.
I'll tell you what, Carson Littlejohn was big there. He did a good job of coming up and reading the screen and not letting Wilson get to the edge, and he had to cut it back. Great defense there by Minco.
Perhaps a little bit of a deep drop back on the screen, but you mentioned this is 4-down territory, and unless they're going to decide to quick kick this.
I think they'll quick kick it because they have Varner out split wide. Well, I was wrong.
Varner is going to throw it, and it was just a really, really heavy rush. I don't think he had time to quick kick it if he'd wanted to. Jaden Sayrath was back there to get the stop, and Minco, after driving the length of the field for a touchdown, now takes over inside Crescent territory. Great defensive play.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw what they did there. They brought Tanner Rice in at quarterback, and they moved Varner out, split him out wide, and great defensive stand there by Minco. Man, you're right. Ashton Taylor, he's a load, isn't he?
He's a really good player, both sides of the football. Lined up at tight end here in the diamond formation. McMurtry. This play worked successfully in the opening drive. And a nice run, a gain of 10 for Jaden Sayrath.
Well, Minco's just doing a great job of getting a hat on a hat and staying on their blocks and opening up big holes.
Just get them outnumbered. That kind of football, that's really successful. We talked about the crowds here, but look at the participation on both of these teams. Sidelines are full for Class A. See a ton of kids out. No question why these 2 programs are so successful.
And Crescent's got 9 guys in the box here on this play.
And they're going to throw. As a result, going deep for Birchfield. That's excellent coverage. Cade Varner was stride for stride with Ben Birchfield, who's been the home run hitter for the Minco offense this year. 8 touchdowns already on the season, and good identification and execution for the Crescent defense.
Yeah, and I think that's a right call there. I just think that ball should have been thrown up with a little more air underneath it, but good coverage out there on the edge. Looks like Crescent's going to probably have to put more people into the box tonight, but they don't have much safety help out there.
As these 2 teams are both ranked in the top 10, very highly ranked this year. Extra pressure on this game because the loser of tonight's game would likely have to play a second-round playoff game at Fairview, the defending state champs, and there's some good defense up front from the Crescent Tigers.
That's
Tanner Rice.
Yep. And then Tylen Nugent, too, as well. Got up there quick, too, as well. Yeah, we were talking about that on our show the other day. Obviously, having to play the defending champion. Style-wise, these two teams much more physical probably than Fairview when you just kind of look at it. But be an interesting matchup for sure, week 2.
Offense looking for the play call. McMurtry continues to look over to the sideline, and they're going to take a timeout with this one here. We've got 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. Quick break. Minco facing a third down on top 6-0.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Third down and 10 from Minco. One single receiver to the wide side of the formation. McMurtry checking back on the sidelines. Going to have a little motion. Landon McMahon out of the slot. From the left side to the right side. Crescent makes some adjustments on defense as well. Got time. Going to throw it across the middle. And wow,
he had it too.
That ball amazingly found its way through 2 Crescent defenders right into the arms of a waiting receiver from Minco. That was tough to see, I'm sure, for the Minco receiver because there were so many bodies in between the pass and the catch. But that ball falls to the turf, and Minco will be forced to punt here on 4th and 10.
Well, and great play by Varner. Varner kind of got in there late and kind of swung his arm through, knocked it out of Birchfield's hands, but a great defensive play there. Heck of a throw on the run.
It was a great throw on the run. And an important stop for Crescent at least to try to get the ball back. You want to go down 2 scores early in the game, and that ball is going to stop right on the 20-yard line where the Tigers will take over. Former OU quarterback and United States Congressman J.C. Watts is here tonight, watching the Minco team play. I spoke to the football team earlier this year. J.C. does a lot of public speaking.
J.C. could tote the rock, too.
Varner back at quarterback for Crescent. Going to roll to his left. Throw down the field into double coverage. No one open in that route for the Tigers. 2nd down and 10.
That was love it at that time. They ran a little kind of just a stop route. Great coverage there. Like you said, Mark, Minco's looked good so far early in the secondary.
Crescent had about a 25-yard gain on its opening play, but not much since. Varner has to escape the rush. He's being dragged down and chased, and there is Ashton Taylor once again, who pursued him from the backside and was able to drag him down for a loss of 5.
Taylor was just relentless there, just kept the pursuit. Man, he's got great speed for his size. I don't know if there's how many colleges are looking at him, but there should be quite a few. If you're a Division II school out there and you need to find yourself an outside linebacker, you got one right here in Ashton Taylor.
6'2", 205. The big frame.
It has great speed. I mean, Varner is fast, and he closed on him quick.
Varner goes under center. Drops
double
back,
pass.
Quick pass, and you called it double pass. Good scouting. That ball is overthrown. Had a couple of players in the same vicinity for Crescent. And again, good technique, discipline by the Minco defense to be there step for step.
Well, both these teams are so well coached, and that's something you're going to see early on in this game. But, kudos to Minco because Crescent has thrown a lot of different looks at them, and it just, outside, like you said, that first play that they ran, they have had zero success. The other thing I've seen early is Minco has already seems to have gotten Crescent out of what they like to do, running the ball. They threw it a bunch that last possession.
Ooh, what are we going to do here? Timeout for Minco. I don't believe that was going to be the fake punt that it looked like it was, but we can only hypothesize what would have happened from there. 3:44 to go in the first quarter. It's Minco 6, Crescent 0 on the Squirtle Game of the Week.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business. All at
Welcome back. Crescent going to punt the football away, and that may have been blocked.
Yeah.
It was a low kick. And Minco continues to have fortune smile their way as they will take over at the 33-yard line inside Crescent territory.
It looked like he blocked it, but I think that the punter just barely got it underneath his hands, but obviously it affected the punt. That punt was atrocious.
Now, what was your favorite item that Streeter's Grill sent us here tonight?
The hot links were solid.
Yes.
The ribs were solid. I mean, really, honestly, let's be honest, it was all good. I even liked the coleslaw. I mean, it was solid, and that's not something normally I talk about when I'm talking about barbecue.
Coleslaw is not a category that I'm capable of judging. I just trusted it was really good. But everything else was good, and I believe there's a couple banana puddings over there that we have not seen yet. Crescent's defensive front has been pretty good in this game so far against this relentless Minco rushing attack. They've had several different backs carry the football. Jake Caruth has been one of them. He's had a couple of nice runs so far this evening, but we've been shown great hospitality here. Now, for the first time ever, I have seen Nerd Gummy Clusters. Those rate up there pretty highly with the sour worms.
They're solid. Yep. My father-in-law is a big fan of them. He takes them on road trips. This is the touchdown.
Yes, it is. Great maneuvering.
And
he is down inside the 5-yard line.
Boston Cox, touchdown-saving tackle.
Really, it was great running from Sarith.
Minco's skill guys are big, man. Big old thick kids, too. Makes it tough, the way they block up front.
And a good fake by the quarterback, but even better defense by Crescent up front. Once they break through that initial line, if they can get blocked up front, that defensive front for Crescent, which is really big, then those backs have been able to navigate their way through the secondary. 2nd down and 4, 2nd down and goal from the 4. And again, that's a touchdown. Sarith is really elusive at him. Tough to tackle.
It's a great job on his first cut there, because that time Crescent called obviously a blitz, and Nugent was right there to make the tackle, but he just shifted away from him. Big time drive again there by Minco. They've made it look easy on 2 of their drives for sure.
And the ninja formation comes out, or as we called it back in the day, the Covey set. You got 2 Coveys, and then get the luxury of having number 73 Eli Kirk's at 350 pounds, snap the ball in the middle. And this 2-point conversion is going to fall short. So Crescent is able to hold the Bulldogs out of adding the 2-point conversion to make it 14-0. We got 2:14 left to go here in the first quarter. Minco on top of Crescent, 12-zip.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club?
Welcome back. Minco's set to kick it away with the 12-0 advantage. First chilly game of the year. It's a little cold tonight.
Yeah, that north wind bites at you.
High kick, short kick, and excellent coverage, and nowhere to go for Smith Gordon. For Crescent, gain of about 2, and the Tigers are pinned inside the 30-yard line again.
But, I mean, if you have to wait all the way until week 9 to wear a hoodie, then you've had a pretty good season weather-wise.
It's been a good season. I agree. We've had several really nice evenings.
I think this weekend the weather's going to be awful. Couldn't be any worse. I mean, if it's going to be 35 and rain, it might as well be 30 and snowing, right? That's my philosophy.
Yeah, the wind and the rain together are not going to make it good. Wholesale substitutions here for Minco defensively. Gavin Goodman and Kirks, the seniors, up front in those 1 gaps.
Well, substitution adjustments there by Minco were phenomenal. They sub personnel. Good game there, though, by Crescent.
One of the reasons why they sub personnel is that Tanner Rice is in at quarterback. That puts Varner out to the wide receiver position, and it looks like it's going to be more of a running philosophy with Rice there.
Yeah, and they brought in like a jumbo package. They had a big, I use the word sniffer. I don't know if that's the right football terminology. I like that terminology, but they got 2 little kind of up backs that are leading the way. Watch them run counter off this away.
Varner is down here to the right. Rice, there's not a counter. It was just right at him, and it was a successful play and a first down, second first down of the game for the Tigers.
I like that. I like the change of philosophies here. I like Crescent didn't have a whole lot of success running outside that first run. And
yeah, that was a really good, I think, adaptation to what Minco's doing. You got the 2 big guys inside, just block them down, and then try to run outside. And Crescent isn't without size for themselves up front.
They call this the beef package. Bring in the beef, right?
Definitely.
That's what I'd call it. I don't know if that's what they call it. It's just straight power. I like it.
Rice got pushed back after a gain of a couple, but this is the most success that we've seen Crescent have consistently with the football so far this evening.
Well, I like what they're doing. I mean, it's pretty simple. Put a hat on a hat, get some push, kind of a man-on-man deal.
We'll update you with some scores of what's some things that are going on. Alva on top of OCS on the road.
Nice. Alva's got some athletes, I'm telling you. They got 2 big wide receivers and a great running back.
Chisholm and Perry is a big game for Squirtle viewers tonight. Chisholm on top 8-6. Rice.
That was a good cutback because he had nothing.
Looked like he was going to be stopped, but was able to continue to move the football forward just outside of Minco territory, where they've got a 3rd down and very manageable 3 yards.
You've seen a lot of teams in recent years have a ton of success with this type of formation. You've seen Kansas State do it a lot. I like it. I like how Rice runs the ball in behind there. He's a patient runner, and I like this change of pace by Crescent.
We've played 12 minutes here, and Minco has 12 points. Crescent trying to drive here just outside of Minco territory, facing a 3rd and 3 when we come back for the start of the second quarter.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Tyler Kerr brought us back right in the middle of me munching on one of those nerd clusters. Thank you very much. Here's a big play coming up. 3rd down and 3 to go. Crescent will now go into the north wind. Crowd coming to life a little bit. Still Rice at the quarterback spot. Fakes the handoff, and a big hole opens up, and he's got the first down and a little more. He's paying for it. Physical defense by the Bulldogs. Tackle made by Carson Littlejohn, but not before he picks up 5 yards in the first.
And that time, too, they changed it up just a little bit by bringing Wilson in motion. So you have to honor Wilson. You kind of pop a linebacker out of the box, get you one less guy you've got to block. And, man, I really like what Crescent's doing here on this drive.
I don't know if Kerr got shaken up, or excuse me, if Rice got shaken up a little bit, but he went off of the field.
Yeah, he's over there sitting down. He looks like he banged his hand up, maybe.
So a little bit of confusion of what to do here on offense, but it's going to be back to quarterback position for Varner. And 4 wide receivers, and they're going to have to burn a timeout. We'll check on the injury status of Tanner Rice when we return, but it's 1st down and 10 for the Crescent Tigers from the Minco 45-yard line. We're back with more in the Squirtle Game of the Week.
Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then Next Gen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. Next Gen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Dr. Matt.
Welcome back to the Squirtle Game of the Week. Our referees tonight, Greg Copeland is the white hat, Jason Sanders the umpire, Bobby Irwin the linesman, Leroy Haskins is the line judge, and the back judge is Justin Null. 1st and 10. Varner fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws it in the flat, has a man, a nice move, and what looked to be a short gain was a pretty good pickup by C.J. Wilson of the Tigers. 1st down and 10.
What a great play. Great play design. Kind of fake the inside handoff. You have the option with the QB run, and Varner makes the good decision and gets it out there to Wilson in the flats. Wilson makes something out of nothing.
Tanner Rice is back on the field. He's now in the slot. And this has got to be really difficult for defenses to prepare for, to have different quarterbacks who are on the field at the same time. Varner drops back to pass, tries to step up, and he goes nowhere, is driven down on his own sidelines, the loss of 1.
And that's Caruth, too. What a play. He came up and stuck him hard. Big hit.
Might even be a loss of 2.
Looks that way from here.
Ball at the 37-yard line. Big games going on all over the area here tonight. If we go about 8 miles to the east, Tuttle and Newcastle, beautiful new Richardson Family Stadium there in Tuttle. Varner has a man, and that ball is thrown out of bounds. Good coverage again by the Bulldogs, who've been really sharp in the secondary. That game going on at Tuttle right now. Early score on that game, the visitors, Newcastle, on top of the Tigers, 13-7.
What's the score in that other game of the week we have? Blanchard's up 13-0, it looks like, early.
13-0 over Bethany.
And they're playing well right now. And, you know, they've been kind of banged up, and I think they're getting healthy. Had a few kids out, and I think they're getting healthy. That's kind of a scary deal.
I think Blanchard very much a favorite or a contender to win the Class 4A state championship. 3rd and 11, take a break. Crescent calls a timeout. Come back with the result here on the Squirtle game of the week. It's the Bulldogs 12, the Tigers 0.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Electricity.
Welcome back, 3rd down and 11 to go. Varner is in quarterback for Crescent. Heavy rush, under a lot of pressure. Throws it down the field, and it is caught on the run. Tanner Rice on the receiving end of that, and Crescent has tried that play several times and really not been able to block very well to give much time for the quarterback to throw, but that one found home to Tanner Rice, a sophomore.
Well, in that time they ran Ashton Taylor kind of on a twist, and man, he had Varner, but Varner did a good job of stepping up and eluding the sack and made a big play. Now we're going to go back to some run game stuff. Got big number 9 back there.
This is the 3rd quarterback. This is Colby Watson in there at the quarterback position, and all 3 of these players listed at that spot. So it's very unique. Watson couldn't get low enough to gain any leverage along the left side of the offensive line.
Mike Gundy would be proud.
This is a very Mike Gundy type quarterback rotation. It is not very friendly for the announcer, I can tell you that.
Crescent even has kind of the O-State look to him, too, even.
Yeah.
Like with the uniform combination. And
Watson and Varner are very similar in height. Tanner Rice is a little shorter. Same formation.
It's just been all power. This time they go counter the other way. Man, great job in the middle there. A big 72. Gavin Goodman. Well, this would be a big stop for Minco, wouldn't it?
It would be to get him down here. And I think that they
bring Rice back in at quarterback.
It's tougher to operate down here with the field less spread out for Crescent. And you're correct. Rice is back in at quarterback. Similar formation.
Watch a corner route up top to Wilson. Or just a run.
I think Rice is their best running quarterback, and he gets it down inside the 5-yard line. And that's going to be very close to a first down. Could pick up a first down without picking up a touchdown, and it's going to be just short. So I'm sure at 4th and 1 to go here, the Tigers are going to elect to probably try to do something similar to the last play. But Rice has been the most effective of the running quarterbacks.
Just hits the hole so much harder.
Rice.
Oh, he's got it.
Off the right side. and signal for a touchdown by the Tigers, and he's in. He's all the way back by the goalpost. Touchdown, Crescent.
Well, he drug about 3 dudes into the end zone, too. Big answer by Crescent there.
They just had not been able to get the offense going, but I think the change at quarterback and the rotation was pretty successful. Everyone made a big play during that drive. That extra point is up, and it is good. 8 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the first half. 12-7. Minco leads Crescent here on the Squirtle Game of the Week.
Electricity. That's what we've been about since 1936. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. But over the years, it's become more than that. It's about powering our neighbors' heating in the winter, keeping the lights on at the ball field, and keeping your phones charged to capture those special moments. We are proud to be part of your community. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Welcome back. It's the Squirtle Game of the Week. Big golf tournament up at Oak Tree those last couple of days. The Pro Scratch Invitational. Want to take a guess at who won?
Charles Howell.
No, Victor Hovland would have been a good
he was
guess.
playing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, he's
That's
not
pretty
bad.
cool.
Yep. Conrad Walcher and Zach Boshu, number 2. They tied Hovland and Ian Davis for the lead.
That's really cool.
Daniel Mitchell, Robert Streb.
Some good golfers.
7 under. Then Trevor Stafford and Taylor Moore in 4th.
Now, wasn't Charles playing in that?
He's tied for 8th, and with Heath Myers.
Heath can play, by the way. That's
Well,
his
that's
brother-in-law.
That's a pretty good team.
Yeah,
for the family outing. But they tied for 8th.
Okay, so it was a pair. It was pairs.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Pro Scratch.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Pro and a
scratch. Yeah.
Our man Sam Humphreys participated in that this weekend, and he did not get dead last. That's huge. Give him massive props for that. Finished tied for 26 with Matt Mabry. +3. It's a good effort for best ball.
Great coverage there that time by Crescent. Crescent has taken the momentum of this game and latched onto it. We'll see what Minco can replicate their first drive and that last drive they had.
This by far is the worst starting field position for Minco, who has started 3 times in Crescent territory. But they have moved the football well, doing things just
Big
like
hole.
this. That's a gain of about 8. Sayrath on the carry. That's Valdez, my bad. First down. Multiple running backs in the game for the Bulldogs. Valdez again, sophomore.
Good cut.
Shows his speed and burst.
Stepping through tacklers. And that time Nugent, they had him on a run blitz, but he just ran right by him, Valdez did.
Starting field position really now is erased in 2 carries by Valdez for 30 yards and puts it into Crescent territory at the 49.
Love the play calling by Brady Wardlaw. He's doing a heck of a job.
And how about that? Reed McMurtry draws him off sides.
Great coaching. Need to give a shout out to Brady Wardlaw, who will be inducted into the SNU Hall of Fame this weekend. Pretty cool accomplishment for him. Congrats to Brady. Got him again.
He did get him again. That's frustrated Crescent defensive line. It's one way to pick up a first down.
It'd make you second guess how quick you're going to get off the line of scrimmage. It's coach's son, too. I think he's going to probably hear about that one this weekend.
Birchfield motions.
And no play again.
Handoff to Valdez. Tries to work his way out of a big mess and can't get it done. Tanner Rice was the first man across with penetration to slow Valdez down for a loss of 4. Second down and 14. You got the diamond formation with McMurtry at the quarterback. Hands it off to the fullback.
Good spin.
And he is not stopped, and he picks up all of that yardage for the first down. Jared Saberth.
I'll tell you, Colby Watson is not happy with his team. He's super frustrated that time. I think he feels like maybe he got held.
This formation has been very problematic for the Tigers to stop. And look how many players are committed to this run up front.
They got them all in the box, I can tell you that.
Another run of 10 or more yards. This time it's Jake Caruth.
Minco just, they hit the hole so hard, the running backs do. They all kind of have a different style to them, too. All three of them back there. It makes it super tough.
They're lined up close to the line of scrimmage. But their quickness, and then again, you're running behind an offensive line that's got massive amount of size and strength. Second and 1. That will be good enough for the first down. Caruth plunges forward for a gain of 5. Minco eating up some time on this drive. Ball is at the 18-yard line. Caruth.
Good cut.
Down to the 5.
It's very, very easy for Minco. A lot of plus yardage plays, variety of play calls. Coach Wardlaw is doing a great job up top. Makes it so tough. I mean, when you got 3 guys back there that can carry it the way they carry it, and like you said, the O-line they have, that is a tall task.
They really haven't even had to think about putting the ball in the air.
Nope.
So far here this evening with the big play threat, Ben Birchfield.
Yeah, do that one time just to kind of keep them honest. I mean, Crescent's got 10 guys in the box.
Caruth can't. McMurtry fumbles the snap. He's going to try to throw. It's a great fake. I don't think that was anyone, out there for a potential reception, but he made the most out of that.
It's a great job. Very smart, heady play. Got the guy up on his feet.
It's going to be a handoff to Caruth, but the timing wasn't there. And then McMurtry bobbled it one more time, but was able to pick up an extra 7 or 8 yards with a great fake. Caruth in for the touchdown. Minco cashes in from about the 3-yard line, and that makes it 18-7.
Just another fabulous drive. Didn't put the ball up in the air one time, ran a variety of mixture of plays, gained a first down on going no count, no play. These 2-point conversions are going to come, we've talked about before. We see it a lot in 8-man football where people don't get them, and In the close games, it really hurts them. But, man, here, Minco needs to knock one of these two-point conversions in.
They have kicked no field goals this year, so that's just part of the formation of this football team. Murchie with a great fake, and they are unable to get in. Well, they do get in. The far judge signals two-point conversion good. It looked like the running back was stopped right there on the line, but Sarith gets in for the two-point conversion to make it 20-7. The big play there.
I'll trust what you see because all I can see is a wall from where I am.
You have a very good view there.
Well, what a drive by Minco. We give Crescent a ton of credit for answering that last drive, but man, Crescent's going to have to make some kind of adjustments if it's going to be that easy all night long for Minco.
I really don't know what kind of adjustments there is to be made because they do have a lot of players in there in the line of scrimmage, and maybe it's an adjustment with the splits. Maybe it's an adjustment of a little more effort, but this big physical offensive line of Minco's, and one of the reasons why they're undefeated, their running backs are kind of getting the better of this one so far.
Well, and you're right, Mark, because, I mean, there's, it's simple what they're doing, but it makes it so tough because you have three options back there, and those three running backs have three different styles, and they take advantage of all three of their styles. Boy, Hinton sure has gone on a losing slide, haven't they?
They undefeated, and they are struggling this evening down to Cashin 27-0. Other ranked teams, Class A, Fairview 42, Burns, Flatdale City 0. Some big games going on in Osage County tonight between Woodland and Hominy. 14-8 Woodland on top. That's the number 3 ranked team against the number 2 ranked team. This is 6 versus 4 here. So it's a big weekend for some of the top teams in Class A. This Minco team has wins over Dibble and Apache earlier in the season, and these two teams look to be district champions in their respective districts. Both Dibble and Apache. Apache will have a game with Walters, I believe, coming up a little bit later on, but it tells you the kind of caliber of team that they have here in Minco. Tigers are going to throw it, and they have a completion. Nice catch made by Chisholm Watson, the tight end, on the throw from Cade Varner.
We talked about in the last drive, the most success that Crescent had was in the power package, and be interesting to see how often they go back to that. Right now, they're back into their shotgun stuff.
Not many traditional run plays. Been a lot of quarterback sneaking. That was well defended, but a pickup of 4 to give Crescent a chance here on 3rd down and short. Nice run by C.J. Wilson.
Well, Wilson even does a good job. He gets hit pretty hard at the line of scrimmage by a guy about twice his size and drags him forward for another yard. Here comes the power stuff with Watson this time.
Don't have to give him time to substitute in high school the way that you do in college, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Watson going down the middle. That ball almost intercepted. 4 receivers in the route. Threw it across the middle of the field where there was plenty of defense. That'll be 2nd down and 10.
Well, and that's one thing that we have seen a few times last year of Varner. He does have 7 interceptions on the season, so he will throw it to the other team, and right there